Thank you, Dr. Norbik, for letting us sharing your success story. And now, Mr. Abdulrahman الفريح, he's the director of Certs Saudi. He's going to talk about the Cert. So you are welcome, Mr. Abdulrahman.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. اسمي عبدالرحمن الفريح. أنا مدير عام المركز الوطني الإرشادي لأمن المعلومات أو Certs A. طبعا راح ألقي البرزنتيشن راح تكون باللغة الإنجليزية. اللي يبغى برزنتيشن باللغة العربية يقدر يطلبها من المركز إن شاء الله تعالى. I would like to thank my colleagues in the Center of Excellence in King Saud University for hosting this workshop. It is a very, very pleasure-like feeling and a great feeling to know that you are not flocking alone in this area. Knowing that we are about 15 minutes late behind schedule, I will go over the presentation very quickly. I promise not to bore you a lot, but I will focus on some of the slides. We started the implementation and the development of Certs A by the year 2006, by the end, and we developed we developed the building of the Cert into over 3 phases. The first phase was just for the planning, initial implementation, and the baseline operation, and second phase was for the enrichment, enhancement of the operation and the capacity building, and the last phase, which we are in now, is for total quality management and operation. This is our vision, is to be the trusted authoritative reference for information security in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. These are our mission statements, and this is what I'm going to focus on. This is the current organization structure, operational organization structure of Certs A. We have the security program, and we have under the security program is the security practice development and alert and warnings and announcement. And we have the security operations center. Under the security operations center, we have the incident management and the vulnerability management. Also, we have the security services unit, which is providing us professional services and response services. In general, the response services are dealing with incident analysis and incident response support. This is like a response service process. It's and the flow chart. Each one of these boxes is associated with a set of procedures to be implemented at each activity in this process. We are eager to finish the forensics labs. We are in the stage of creating a forensic lab. It is providing now some functionality. We are looking forward to provide technical support for law enforcement authorities because, as you know, that cybercrime law has been passed and it is under implementation. Currently, CITC is requested to provide technical support to the law authority in Saudi Arabia. We have the electronic evidence collection support and electronic evidence analysis, malcode analysis, and it's supposed to be equipped with the necessary tools to support the delivery of an advanced proactive and reactive information security services. We also have launched our Certs Airport, so some of you may have access to that. It had it is still in the beta version, but within a couple of months it's in full version. It is functional, completely functional, and most of you have registered over this website. I encourage each one of you that is interested in the information security in Saudi Arabia to register over the website. It's supposed to be the service delivery channel for alerts, warnings, announcements, information dissemination and awareness building, and education and training. We also are in the final stage of the National Information Security Handbook. This is supposed to be a reference for the information security in Saudi Arabia. This is about 350 pages of information security. It is using, I mean, it's following the model of the Total Quality Assurance Cycle, PDCA, and it is a proactive measure. We look at it as one of the proactive measures, and hopefully it will support people or users in implementation of information security. We have it goes over management control and the operational control and the technical control. The best thing about it and what makes it unique, it's going to be offered in Arabic and English. Now the translation of the book, we are in the translation phase, and it's hopefully going to be out within months. It will be also available, no copyrights over it, and people can use it for their best practices and references. We are, some of you have probably seen the awareness brochures that we have like printed and published, and they received a very, very good reception by the public. Their topics were about Wi-Fi. They are in Arabic, they were in Arabic only. Their topics were Wi-Fi security, email security, and protecting home PCs, privacy, spam, and phishing, parents' guide towards child safety. I think personally this is the last one need to have like a more focus over, which is the parents' guide towards child safety on the internet, because there will be a big need over developing the mindset of children and accessing the internet in the future. It was published in major newspapers in Saudi Arabia, and again, this is not copyrighted, and everybody can use them, reproduce, reprint, and so on. We go back to the organization structure, and we look at the Security Operations Center, where we do incident management and vulnerability management. Under the vulnerability management, we have like vulnerability assessment, vulnerability prioritization, and benchmarking. And under the incident management, we have monitoring, incident analysis, and incident response coordination. The Security Operations Center, there is a big need for it, because mainly to us experts in the information security devices are always too busy. Organizations are not seeing it feasible to spend money on people or devices to secure their networks yet. I think providing support to organizations in that area, reducing the cost, is very critical. Also, there is a need for 24/7 monitoring operation over the national level, on the national level. And in addition to that, it is going to help us establish constituents' trust. I'm not going to go over these two slides, but these are the reasoning that we followed in order to go with the Security Operations Center on this phase. The incident response process starts from detection, assessment, classification, notification, containment, and remediation. This is the model of the SOC in Saudi Arabia. It is a very advanced, well-developed solution that will allow constituents to connect their log files to a smart connector device that we install on their network, and it will host their event logs from the devices that they select. We are not using any sniffing technology or anything. We ask those clients or our constituents to configure their devices, perimeter devices, to send their logs to our smart connector, and our smart connector will correlate all of these events together. And if you get that from several devices in several areas over the kingdom and several companies or organizations, you will find that this is useful. You will find the commonality between them, and with that you will rationalize and eliminate false positives and so on. Currently, the solution can correlate up to 80 million events per day. That means we can't receive